A fairly beautiful morning, a little bit frosty in some locations, very spotty, and we'll get to that in a second. You can see an area of higher pressure situated just about right smack dab overhead. And you can see the winds blowing offshore around that area of higher pressure and then blowing out of the south. This is our next weather system that'll be moving in later on tonight. But first, let's take a look at the frost situation here across the region. Temperatures have dipped to their lowest points a little bit before 6 o'clock this morning, and temperatures are making a very nice rise. And as we continue on, it's going to be a relatively decent day. Let's look to where the areas that did receive the frost. And so this particular area here, especially north of the White Mountains, has a tendency to get the coldest temperatures this time of year, and even a lot of times during the winter time. It's also competing with Saranac Lake, and this is going to be readjusting here for a second. So as these fill in, you can see these areas here right along the Connecticut River Valley. These temperatures cold enough probably for a little spotty frost, but the actual real temperatures that made it down at 32 or less are these areas up in the basins of the Adirondack Mountains, of course up around the Connecticut Lakes region, and various valleys and nooks and crannies all across the region. The other thing to note here, especially southwestern Vermont, is another area that has a tendency in June climatology to get a little bit of frost now and then, as well as along and east of the Green Mountains in parts of Windsor County. But it is going to be one of those kind of days.